started on the pace.
Just leave me alone, I know what I'm doing.
He took the lead, he stayed there, and David Hill exits the chicane and wins the Japanese Grand Prix.
Raikkonen's third, and is that Glock? Is that Glock going slowly?
It is, it's Glock! Oh my goodness me! Hamilton's back in position again! 100,000 local hearts sink in the grandstands. Oh, they said he might never win a Grand Prix. He's done it! Jenson Button wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Get in there!
And the opportunity centers looking for, and he's going through. Ouch! Oh my goodness, this is fantastic!
It's back. It's back. How many times do I have to repeat it? It's back. F1 quiz for 2016. It's back exclusively to this channel. A bit like F1 from 2019 will be exclusive on Sky F1. How stupid's that? Anyway, we're here for the F1 quiz. F1 quiz is back for the 2016 Formula 1 season. Today on the panel, trying to defeat each other, is Matt Bolton and Josh. So if you can both introduce yourselves today.
Hi, I'm Matt Bolton. I'm currently doing a Snapchat.
Yay!
I'm Josh, and yeah, my Skype just doesn't work.
That's very true. We were delayed by Josh starting this, and I think it's very disgraceful. So he's got an automatic deduction of 20 points. Anyway, no, I'm joking. We'll all start afresh. It's a new year. It's a new thing. And as I say, it's a new year, so let me explain how the games are going to work this year. So the first game, as normal, is the quickfire questions. This year, the quickfire questions are all worth 2 points, but if the opponent can steal the answer, they will get 1 point. So, Josh, you're going to be going first on the quickfire questions. 3 questions. Obviously, if you get all them right, you can get 6 points. But Matt, beware, because if Josh gets it wrong, you can slip in and get a point.
That's
ready, Josh?
typical me.
I'm ready.
Ready. So, first question is the F1 2016 F1 quiz. How many championships combined have Ayrton Senna, Alan Prost, and Michael Schumacher won?
14.
Correct. Number 2, who raced in 180 races before eventually becoming the world champion?
Ooh, this is a tough one. Oh.
No pressure, but I do know this one.
Oh, well, that's someone very experienced, obviously. Someone who maybe.
Push it. Have to push for an answer.
Jenson Button.
No. Matt.
Is it Nigel Mansell?
It is, Matt. It is. Well done.
Not gonna lie,
2 points.
Jenson Button was my first answer.
To be honest, Jenson Button probably wasn't that far off.
That's got to be close, yeah.
It's probably close, yeah.
I
But
don't
anyway,
recount. Yeah.
Question. Final question for you, Josh. So, who are the 4 current Formula 1 drivers on the 2016 grid to have had 80 or more podiums in their career?
How many drivers, sorry?
4. Who are the 4 current F1 drivers to have had 80 or more podiums in their career?
Okay, so obviously Lewis Hamilton.
That's 1.
Sebastian Vettel.
Yep.
Fernando Alonso.
Yep.
Oh, then is it going to be Raikkonen or is it going to be Button? Oh, it's got to be Kimi Raikkonen.
It is.
Yes.
Well done. 2 points from that. So obviously Matt came in and stole the second answer. So the ratio at the moment is 4-1. A good effort, Josh. So are you ready, Matt?
Yeah,
I'm ready to steal.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ready
I'm
to
not gonna
steal.
slip
First
up.
question then for Matt on the quickfire questions. Which race in 2011 famously had no retirements?
Was it the Spanish Grand Prix?
Be more specific.
The one in Oh, hang on. No.
First
it was
answer.
the one in Valencia. Valencia.
Okay, I'll take that. 2 points then. Well done. And who between 1999 and 2004 got 6 consecutive Constructors' Championships?
Ferrari.
Correct. And which are the only 4 British Formula 1 drivers to have ever won 25 or more races? So I'll repeat that. Which are the only 4 British F1 drivers to have won 25 or more races?
Lewis Hamilton.
Yep, that's one.
Nigel Mansell.
Yep.
And Graham Hill.
Oh no, Graham Hill's not on the list. So Josh, you can still. There's already 2 answers there. Hamilton and Mansell. Can you get the other 2?
And what did Matt say?
Which he said Hamilton and Mansell, which were both correct.
Yeah. And which ones did he say were wrong?
Graham Hill.
Okay. Jackie Stewart.
Yes, that's one. Just one more to get.
And Jim Clark.
Yeah!
Oh.
Well done, Josh. A point there. So after the first round, the points are 5-all. 5-all. Very interesting. And now, of course, we come into the lovely round that everybody loves. The picture round.
Yes.
The pictures are worth 5 points again this year. And for clarification, this will stay the same throughout the season. There will be 2 points for the year that the driver's in, 1 point for the track, 1 point for the driver, and 1 point for the team. So we're going to be starting with Josh, so if we can open the set of pictures up. So here we are in the picture round. So Josh is starting. So what do you see? The front car we're focusing on.
Okay, so the front car looks like a Jordan, and of course you've got a Ferrari in the background, but it's got a 1 on it. Now, does that mean that Ferrari won the Constructors in the previous year? But I can't remember what time when they did, when Jordan actually had a livery like that. So I'm going to say that the team's Jordan, I definitely want to say. And the year, I don't know, I'm really stuck. I'm just going to ignore the Ferrari and just go with 1996. And therefore, Martin Brundle, and the track looks really, really familiar. Oh, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh, is it Germany? Oh no, it looks Silverstone.
Okay, so you got 3 points there. You got the Jordan. It's the Jordan Peugeot, but I'll let you off. And it was 1996. It was actually the Brazilian Grand Prix. Now I've just figured this out. This is through the
the
second.
Yeah, I do get what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and the
fair
driver was Rubens Barrichello.
Oh, interesting.
So on to the second one then.
Here's the second one then. We obviously have 2 Saubers here, but I'm guessing you're looking at the front one. Yeah, so it's a Sauber. Canada, obviously, I think. I'm going to say looks like it's either 05 or 06. I'm going to go with 2005. I'm going to say I think it's Felipe Massa, but I'm really not sure because helmets look the same. But I'm going to go with Massa, Sauber, Canada, 2005.
Oh, 3 points. Got everything else right. It was 2004.
Oh, good.
Unlucky.
Oh, absolute killer that.
Third picture then.
It's not my best era, the early 2000s, but on to the third picture. Oh, yeah, early 2000s then again. But I think, do I say that? Is there a driver name somewhere on there? Oh, yeah, okay. Mark Webber, Minardi, 2001, I want to say, and the track looks familiar. Monza?
Confirming, yeah? Okay. 2 points. It was Mark Webber and Minardi. It was 2002 at the San Marino Grand Prix.
San Marino. I never got that.
So the next one, here we go, number 4.
On to number 4 then. Oh,
Certain driver locking up.
This looks like, obviously they ran in 2009, I know that. I'm pretty sure it's Bahrain as well. And probably some Nelson Piquet Jr.
Oh no, your easiest one yet and you can't get full point. It was Alonso. 4 points, unlucky. So on to your last one. Can you get more luck here?
Oh, the Takon Yamamoto, Spiker, 2007. Oh, the track. Well, Suzuka. No, wait.
Oh no, you've already given your answer. What were you gonna say?
The European Grand Prix.
No, you still wouldn't have been right anyway.
Hungary.
It was Turkey.
Turkey. Oh, right.
So in that round you got 16 points out of 25. Not too bad at all.
But I'm going to cream you right now.
Right, here we go then. Matt. So First picture then,
easy.
number 6. Number 6.
Easy. That is Vitaly Petrov, 2010 Renault Monza.
Boom.
Straight,
5 points.
straight out of the box.
Easy, another easy one.
Number 7.
That is. That is Alonso. I'm going to say 2003 Canada and Renault again.
Well, you've slipped up a bit there. It was Jarno Trulli, and it was the British Grand Prix. But 3 points still.
That's alright, that's alright.
So, number 8.
Okay, that is obviously Monaco. That's a. I can't decide whether that's a Renault or Benetton. That's a problem.
I've got this.
Driver as well, I'm having trouble with. And yeah, too, so. I'm gonna go with 2001 Renault. Oh, no, Benetton, and the driver. I'm gonna. It's a. Jarno Trulli.
Ooh, 4 points.
Not
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Not bad.
I'm sorry, it was Giancarlo Fisichella, but how in God's name would you think that's a Renault?
Well, and it's well, it's the
got a
sponsorship
mild
on it.
7,
Yeah, exactly.
Got mild 7 on it.
It has got.
Anyway, number 9.
Can you get a minus point for that?
You can have a field day with this.
Okay, this is a Sauber. 1993. I'm gonna say Estoril, and the driver. Oh God, the driver. I'm gonna go Frentzen.
3 points there. It was Sauber in 1993. It was the South African Grand Prix, and it was JJ Leto.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
So
Neither.
onto your final one then. This is quite interesting, the final one.
Okay, that's Rubens Barrichello in the Stuart Ford in Monaco, and I'm gonna say that's 99.
Ooh, 3 points.
97.
It was 97, yeah. So, out of your round, you got 18 out of 25.
Yes.
So that means that Josh is on 21 and Matt's on 23. So, as we come to the midpoint of the game, it's now time to have a bit of F1 discussion. Now, what do we want to start with?
Let's start with the bad news. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, come on then. Let's have a listen to your opinions about this.
I'm guessing you're talking about quali then.
No, Sky Sports, because quality's a problem that's going away. Sky Sports is a problem that's going to be an even bigger problem in the next few years.
I'm gonna defend Sky Sports for this, right? There's one thing I do like on it, and that's the classic races. However, I'm not a fan of David Croft, but I do like watching the races live as opposed to watching the highlights. So I'm sort of torn here.
I think people shouldn't blame Sky. Like, people hating on Sky, they're a business at the end of the day. They want to get as many views as possible, and the best way to do that is to get rid of the free-to-air TV. Is the kind of the thing that's held people back from getting Sky. Of course, mainly the cost, but the fact that people will kind of say, "Oh, I can watch it on BBC, half the races, or Channel 4." But when that goes, I think a lot more people are going to turn to Sky, and people are saying, "Well, the viewing figures are going to drop massively." Of course they are compared to Channel 4 or BBC, but
I mean,
they're going to increase though, aren't they, compared to what they get now? And I think compared to other sports, take the Premier League for example, not a single game of that is on free-to-air TV. That does perfectly fine, and of course you can't really compare it to that, but still.
Well, I guess with the Premier League though, you do get the highlights though, don't you?
Match of the day.
You're still getting, but you could still get highlights though on some free-to-air TV. That hasn't been completely confirmed. And they've said as well that they could show some highlights of races and qualifying like on their channel for free for anyone.
I'd certainly argue though with this, definitely with Sky. The problem is, we all know Sky got a lot of money, and that's the reason why they've been able to get F1 exclusive. Why can't they build a team that you know, David Croft's not
that
a good
anyone
commentator.
likes.
David Croft's not a good commentator.
That I'll take
And
that.
Simon Lazenby is the worst presenter possible.
You see, the problem I have with
in
him
my
is,
opinion, I think he's terrible.
he doesn't show much enthusiasm for it. He looks like he just sort of got dropped in and they sort of forgot to replace him.
He's just kind of Johnny Herbert's friend that Herbert kind of said, oh yeah, I can get you some tickets to Formula 1. Oh, I don't really like Formula 1, but hey, I'll just come along anyway.
Hey, it's work.
I mean, to be fair, like, Damon Hill, Johnny Herbert, they're really good on it.
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah, Ted Kravitz is the best is the best person in Formula 1.
To be honest,
broadcasting, in my opinion.
what would convince me, like, I mean, I've got Sky now. That's what I watch my F1 on. But if they got who's it again? Is it James Allen? Yeah,
James
Allen.
Allen.
The old ITV commentator. He was brilliant. Like, he's like my favourite F1 commentator. I mean, this is just personally for me because I never really watched a lot of Murray Walker, but I put him ahead of Murray Walker. I know that's going to cause a lot of controversy, but
No, he's 93. He's 93. Come on, I mean, it's a great idea.
He's a bit before my generation. That's a problem. So I never really got. I guess the best way is that I never got to appreciate Murray Walker.
He'll be 96 though in 3 years' time.
Yeah. By the end of that Sky contract, Murray Walker's going to be like 104.
It's a nice suggestion, but no, I think James Allen's good because he's a great mix between entertainment and still kind of the sport. He's a good entertainment commentator, but he clearly likes the sport.
He definitely knows about the sport, but I think he certainly provides a wacky, if you could put it that way.
Some people still hate him as well.
Style,
yeah.
Including the 2006 Hungarian Grand Prix, when Button won the race, and the 2008 end of that race. That was horrible for me.
Appealing to the masses.
Other moments, he's had quite a few interesting moments, but then again, who hasn't as a commentator? I mean, David Croft's first race, was it something like he said, Rosberg is behind Rosberg? That was entertaining. But anyway, we talked about that. Now we're going to talk about, unless you have anything more to add, about the Australian Grand Prix. What did you think? Obviously, putting qualifying to a side because bugger qualifying, we don't care.
I think we need to talk a bit about qualifying because I do have some opinions on it which aren't going to be popular. And
Come on then.
I did quite like the qualifying, but I do admit it needs tweaking. And I've been thinking about this, and as head of the FIA, I know how to fix it. All right. What you do is, instead of having one car, like the primary problem is that the drivers don't have time to respond, and therefore they don't see the point in going out. Yeah. So what you do is, instead of eliminating one car every 90 seconds, you eliminate 2 cars every 180 seconds. And that at least gives the drivers a chance to... I mean, that's if you want to stick with the elimination thing. I personally quite liked it, but obviously it's not very popular, so...
I mean, my opinion was... qualifying, if you like, was the only thing in F1 that wasn't broken as such, as term as the weekend racing. So changing that for the worse, in my opinion, was terrible. And plus, what really shamed me, I was thinking at the start of the sessions, oh, this is brilliant because everyone's going out. But with 5 minutes to go in, like the end of Q3, we're watching the drivers getting weighed in. I mean, that's not the end of the qualifying session that we should be seeing. We should be seeing, those last 5 minutes of qualifying are probably the most exciting of the weekend, if you have a good pole battle on your hands.
I mean,
but
if the idea of it was they would get 2 drivers at the end of Q3 battling out against each other, wasn't it?
But it just didn't happen, did it?
I mean, if they want to guarantee that to happen, they should have a Q4 for the last 2 drivers and just have a one-shot qualifying out of them 2 and see what happens.
To be fair, that would be good, yeah. But anyway, should we just talk about the race? Oh, actually, no. What did you think of the qualifying, Josh?
Yeah, I definitely get what Matt's saying. I think there's potential in the elimination. Maybe you could just have that for Q1 or Q2, and then maybe send the drivers one by one out in Q3. But really, we shouldn't be focusing on quali in terms of how to make the sport better. There's plenty of other ways you can do that. So let's talk about the race. I thought it was a good race.
Absolutely.
Great season opener. Couldn't really have wished for better, really, considering the current regulations. Wasn't the best ever opener, but was a really, really solid start. And a start to the race as well, that pretty much set up the whole race to be a decent season opener.
Yeah, I can't agree with that more, really. You know, Alonso's crash, obviously, something that was quite horrifying to see, but luckily he got out of that all right. But like you say, it was a good race.
I mean, that crash was a testament to F1's safety these days.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it was just one of those races where it just got flipped on its head at about every half an hour. I really enjoyed it.
It was just fun to watch. There wasn't even that much track action, really, in terms of overtaking.
The only trouble with it was that in the end, miraculously, Mercedes. To be fair, Ferrari did cock up the strategy, but even though Ferrari got Mercedes at the start, in the end, just because of karma and luck, Mercedes got a 1-2.
But crucially, it was Rosberg though that was in the first position. That's good for a neutral perspective like mine in terms of the championship. It's good because really Vettel won. Can Vettel really sustain a championship challenge against Hamilton? Because I know Rosberg can because he's got the same machinery.
I think it's unfair to say that Ferrari cocked up their strategy because I feel like because of the red flag they lost the lead that they built up. So I'd say it was Mercedes who took the risk as opposed to Ferrari. Yeah. And
they had to do something different. They had to do something different, but probably was a bit strong in my words, but Ferrari didn't get it right, did they? In the end, you know.
Well,
no,
they
completely threw it away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the reality.
With a pit stop as well for Vettel, with Vettel's mistake as well. Combination of things just kind of gonna be the win that got away.
Well, anyway, that's pretty much it for the F1 discussion side, unless you've got anything more to add.
Just about Haas quickly, great job from them. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Grosjean, fantastic race. Well done, buddy. Anyway, let's move on to the Anagrams. So the Anagrams this year are worth 3 points. Now, as I told the guys before the quiz, basically there are 2 clues I can give. The point count will be down to 2 if I give 1 point, which is how many weekends the drivers competed in, and that will go down to 1 point if I tell the guys what years they competed in. So anyway, let's get into the anagrams. We'll just show you what we mean soon. So the first anagram, are you ready for this, chaps, is this. More brother. So more with a I stuck in the middle of it, and brother spelt the same. So, immediate thoughts? Anything coming out?
Absolutely clueless.
Yeah, I'm not getting... I mean, you're talking to the worst 2 people at anagrams here.
Yes, we're so bad. We could literally be here all day.
Do you want to take it down to 2
No.
Okay.
Just a bit of time. Just a bit of time. There's an M in it. Noir. More. Bruh.
Oh, there's no way in it. Shit.
It's. Yeah, to be fair, a clue would narrow it down, but I'll wait for you, man.
Yeah, let's go for a clue.
Okay, so the clue is this driver competed in 14 race weekends in his career.
Oh, okay.
Didn't do a season.
And he hasn't retired as such yet.
Retired, okay.
Hopefully that helps a little bit. If I give the next clue, that'll completely give it away, but...
See, he could have been, like, not not technically retired, but his last race was, like, in 1976.
I think I've got it.
Go on then, Josh, send it to me by your message.
Do I have to spell it right?
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you're getting
it. And by you saying that, I think you have got it right. And it is, what have you put? Yes, 3 points to you, Josh.
You'll be gutted.
Be gutted if he doesn't get that. Do you want the other clue, Matt?
Yeah, go on. I might as well get 1 point from this.
He competed in 2015.
What's his name again? It's the Mana driver, isn't it? Roberto Merri.
Yeah.
Yay.
So
1 point back. Come on, 1 point.
Josh gained a point on you there, so it's 23-24. So next one is slightly weird. It's this kangaroo Tuscany. Kangaroo Tuscany.
You are good at rearranging drivers' names.
I'll give you a few seconds, and then if you don't know, I can give you the competed
Kangaroo
stats.
Is it Narain Carter? Yeah, Narain Carter Kane.
Nope.
Oh shit.
It's not.
Is that a guess?
I saw 2Ks and I was like,
okay.
oh, it must be.
It's
Do
quite.
you want a clue?
I'm never gonna get this. It's up to you,
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. He competed in 32 race weekends.
Oh, not many.
Oh.
Can't have been that great. Unless he died, I'm gonna look really stupid now.
He's still alive.
Still alive.
I think
okay.
Oh no, I haven't.
Think you've. Oh.
No, I thought
Is
it
it
was.
Kazuki Nakajima?
It's not.
Oh.
You're on the right lines though.
Okay.
Should Matt be guessing out loud in case he gets it right, and then he'll give me it, won't he?
Well, if you get that's true. Yeah, if you have got a guess, you should really send it to me through your DM. But there we go.
I thought it was. Wait, how many races did he do? It could be him actually. No, it can't. No, it's not. It's not. There's no G in Takuma-sato.
Do you want another clue?
I think I know. I think I know who it is.
Okay, Matt, send it to me.
34 races. 34 races.
It's. No, it's gone. No. I don't know the first name, so I don't feel it's. Yeah.
Just send it to me in the DM, and I'll see if it's right or not.
I don't know if this is F1 driver or not, though.
No, that's not right.
There was a bit of a shot in the dark, to be honest.
Right, do you want to go down to
I'm fine with one. Yeah, let's go down.
1 point? He was active between the years 1998 and 1999.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, I won't say any more than that, actually.
Yeah, come on then, Josh, send it to me.
Yeah, I cannot.
Yes, Josh, you got it right. Come on, Matt. 15, 14, 13.
The time isn't helping. It's just not going in. I give up.
5, 4.
No.
Sorry to Nathan, PS Luton rules.
Well, the driver was the Japanese maestro, Tora Takagi.
I was never going to get that.
Okay, the third one then. This might be a little bit easier because it's a bit more well known.
Hopefully.
But this. Quote Neil Penn.
What's no pen?
Okay, so there's got to be a QU in it.
Well spotted.
Because, you know, a U has to follow a Q, kids. P... There's no like...
Want a clue?
It's got to be a fairly short name.
Ooh, do you want a clue?
Not yet. No, not quite yet. Soon. Oh, no.
I can get a first name, but I don't know any F1 driver with that first name.
Then you've probably got it wrong.
What,
because
Neil?
this driver's fairly... Neil.
Actually, I got Quentin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to go down to...
Yeah, same here.
Yep. He competed in 207 race weekends.
Oh, so he's around a bit.
He's been round just a bit. Obviously on equal points now, so if one of you gets the points... Very
Do you
important.
how many did it say? 207? Wow.
Yep.
How am I like... Oh, God, this is embarrassing.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, go on then, Matt, send it to me. You've got it, Matt. Well
Yes!
done. Question is, can Josh get it before the timer finishes? 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9.
Oh, I've got it. Do I have to type
Okay,
it?
send it to me.
Or can I just say
Send
it?
it to me, yeah.
Can I just say it?
Yeah, okay, just say it.
Nelson Piquet.
Yay!
How did we not get that?
Both got that then. 26 points each now. So according to the last anagram, this is crucial. Now, this one is very interesting. Ready? Adults in air.
The silence.
Silence indeed.
Thinking everyone at the back of the grid drivers. Or that could be like.
I'll be surprised if you don't get this.
Oh.
Very surprised.
Wait.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, I've got it.
You've both got it? Send it to me then via...
God, that could have been embarrassing.
Yes, Matt, you've got it.
Yep.
Hooray! You've both got it.
But I did not get that.
It'd be quite embarrassing if you wouldn't have got that. So, into the last round. You're both level. 29-29. This is going to be bloody close. Now, it's time for the odd one out round. Maybe you remember this from back in last year, but it's been a bit more refined
The
this year.
madness last time.
Yes, it was a bit mad. But basically, there's one odd one out per person in the competition, if you like, and within a 60-second period, they have to tell me as many things that the one driver is odd one out for. So, Josh, if you can open the 3 pictures, odd one out, 1, 2, and
1, 2, and 3.
Okay, the timer's up. Timer's going. Sorry.
Okay, Vettel's German, not British. Vettel has won more than one World Championship. Vettel's driven. Mansell and oh god, come on. Vettel hasn't driven from McLaren before.
Yep.
I can't say that one. James Hunt's the only one who's had his own movie about him. James Hunt's the only one to have driven. No, wait. Oh, they've all driven. Yeah, James Hunt hasn't driven for Ferrari. Unless I've said that one already. Nigel Mansell's the only one to drive for Williams. Nigel Mansell's the only one to drive for the Lotus, I believe. Vettel's the only one to drive for Toro Rosso. He's the only one to win at Bahrain. He's the only one to win at Australia, I don't know, Malaysia, China, Spain, Turkey.
Time up. Right, I'm not going to count that last one because I don't think so, but 9 points there. You happy? 9 points.
No.
Whew, 9. So you've got to get 10 points to win this. So let me know you've opened all the pictures.
Okay, they're all open.
Go!
Daniel Ricciardo's the only one who had a podium taken off him in Australia. Truly's the only one who has been on the podium in... No, hang on. Kubica's the only one who's gotten a pole in Bahrain. No, that's wrong. Ricciardo's the only one who have won in Belgium. Ricciardo's the only one who have won in Hungary. Ricciardo's the only one who have won in... Actually, no, that's not right either.
I just gave him...
Ricciardo's the only Australian. Kubica's the only Polish person. Truly's the only Italian.
Oh, no.
Kubica's the only one not on the podium in the picture. Kubica's the only one.
No, I'm not allowing that one. Not allowing that one.
Kubica is the... Oh, sorry. Truly is the only one who doesn't have an R in his first or... beginning his first or second name. Ricciardo's the only one who hasn't won one race.
Time up! Time up. You got 8 points.
Oh!
The winner of F1 Quiz, the first episode of 2016, by 1 point. 1 point.
Oh,
1 point is Josh.
Well done, Matt. I mean, that's a cool way to end, to be fair.
I mean, I'm not being funny, Matt, but, well...
They got a bit
there were
creative
some
in
of
that
the
last
some of the things. Surely you could have bought Ricciardo was the only one to drive for Red Bull.
Well, I was trying to think outside the box, man.
Matt, think inside the box and then think outside the box. Yeah.
Outside the box doesn't get you any points here, unfortunately. But that is the end of the first episode back for 2016. I hope you've enjoyed it. Sadly, from last episode, the BBC haven't returned for their F1 coverage, but we're right back for this coverage. So we'll see you next episode after the Chinese Grand Prix, which should be filmed.
Or whatever.
Okay, guys. So that video is after China, so it should be out within the 20th of April to the 22nd or the 24th of April. But anyway, thank you so much to you two. Thank you all for watching. If you've stayed this long, that's a wrap. Josh is the first winner of 2016 by 1 point. This is how close these things can get. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to have a like. Subscribe to both of those channels down in the description, and we'll see you next time. Ta-da. Let's say bye, lads.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, bye. Insert
No,
bye.
I
here.
refuse.
Alright.
Not my contract.